Hello and welcome to the Endzone 2 challenge. We are in week 4. And right now there are some things we need to do before we let the game run. So I have activated a varied diet. We need to get some farm fields planted and going to give people better diversity in food because, well, we need some of their confidence boosted because we are having contamination going up a bit. So that's worrying. Also, state of health is not the greatest. We do have a hospital, but we have no pharmacy. And to unlock the pharmacy, we need herbs. A lot of them. But we have the swamp farm. Now, I have not been able to figure out the swamp farm appropriately. I think it's meant for settlement number 2, I think. I have not found the seeds for this stuff outside of this. Let's see, what are my seeds? Yeah, no, I've not found that for the plantations, and I need to get some cloth going. So I'm gonna let this run just for a few minutes so we can get the cloth. We're getting a wee bit low on water. We have more processing industry stuff using water in addition to the settlers. So that's going to be fun to keep track of. We also need to build a coffee shop to finish one quest. So, where is that? And I need to plant some, All hail the pot. Okay, where's coffee shop? Coffee shop. Here we go. This might be a mistake, but let's put that there. And let's just temporarily have them plant some cannabis. Okay, we'll let that run for a tiny bit, and that'll give a good boost to their mood. I've been trying to do as many quests as I feel are appropriate. Some of these quests you have to do. Some of them are optional. Technically they all are optional, but if you let some lapse without being approved for a mission, it does ding the confidence. And let's see. I mean, we're surviving. We don't want it to get any lower than that. Now, somewhere here is the buggy.
What's the plan?
There's the buggy. Okay. I'm thinking to... Whoop, there's a job here. Okay, so we finished that. Rusty wants to talk to us for something, so I will set that up. And let's see, we need farm. Can I get more cloth? I need 2 more cloth. I might need to just build more than one plantation. I will let that run like that for a bit. I want to start working towards iron, because little birdie told me that once we get that bridge fixed, might need to start looking into defenses. I did take a look at the message boards because I got stumped on something. Okay, so Ooh, some of these are really nice. Okay, let's take a look at research for a minute. We want... Again, we need fabric. Huh. Let's see. I can make a market. That might be helpful. I'm just trying to think of what can I unlock so that I'm not wasting time. Actually, you know what? Let's do the hut. That is more important. I get the feeling that we are going to want to have better housing soon, and once we have the better housing options, I can reconfigure this area. Because, let's see, where are the fertile areas? So here and here, and then here. I've not played this game enough to see if having like little housing districts, like these are the farmers, these are the miners and smelters, blacksmith. I've not played enough in my test run to see if I need to do that. I did do that in the first one. And let's see, we need somebody here. Getting water. Because see, at some point I'm going to run out of room. Especially around this lake here. And honestly, I should be putting more things for the lake. And maybe move these guys to this upper corner, which might be more room. I don't know. It'd be convenient to move all of those, like the herbalist, the tree planter, the lumberjack, and the eventual hunter's lodge in like the same forested area. But we do have a coal vein here for a mine. And it is close to the iodine mine. This might need to be a little housing and refinery district instead. So let's pause. Nope, pressing buttons too many times. Let's see. Can I get a field built? Nope, and I've run out of tools. So, Rusty, you need to come save me. Okay, let's see what Rusty wants, actually. I'll do that while I'm recording live. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that for him. So, let's get more tools. Nope, I have nothing in the buggy for trading. One thing I wish that we could do is just set set these on just like auto for some of this exploration. Okay. What can I trade with? That's not going to screw me over later. You know what? Nope. Let's just do 10 copper. And then I'll take you down to Rusty's and we'll load up on the tools, because my tool maker... Where's the tool maker? Nah. Upgrade a food depot. Where is tool maker? I know I put one down. Okay, refining. I am not clicking on the right things. That's storage, that's mining. Raw materials. Okay, so there's the swamp farm. Industry. Brain not working. Trades and crafts. Yeah, I have a workshop going. Okay, so we've reached the cap on the coal mine. I really need to reconfigure things, but let's do this trade. And then I just need to let things run so that we have the resources for building. Oop, too much. Okay, 140, that's fair. And then we just need to put things back to the fiber at the plantation so that we can get our fabric going again. I need to make more. I might make all of this farms, even though this isn't pure fertile land, but maybe just follow the road to the edge. See, is there scrap on the ground for people to pick up? Yeah, let's have them do that. Start taking down this building too while we're at it. Well, it may not be a very interesting one, but let's get the resources running and see if we can accomplish the very diet quest. We've got like, what, 13 minutes left on that one. That is scaring me. Maybe I need to, you know what, I'm doing this live. Let's get some more stuff to trade with Rusty. And let's see if we can get him to refresh and give us some fabric. Let's see if that's even an option with Rusty. Because I'd rather spend the quote-unquote game money equivalent. Okay, so scrap, tools, water, cable, beer, food. Okay.
You bet. A bit of browsing never hurt anyone.
Nope. Let's see. I don't like any of those. Roll again. Nope, and we gotta do the quest to get back in his good trust, so we tried. We tried and the game said no. Alright, let's at least return the copper. And let's see. There might be, yeah, there's some stuff I can explore over here. Exchange, and then send this guy here. And then I will get the buggy to go do the quest. Alright, I'm going to let the game run. And montage mode. This was the week of disasters. Not that long after unpausing, Libra became a series of unfortunate events this week. All throughout week 4, we had several droughts, illnesses, and contamination happen. We did get Newsom Farms built, but there wasn't enough of a food buildup to rescue us from the drought. So, our survival plan was activated, and we drove down the hill to Rusty, where we stocked up on food and water. This week, we got better housing researched. and thus starts the upgrade of civilian housing from tents to huts. Thanks to this, later in the week, you will see that we got more than 50 citizens. This will help moving forward because we're going to need a lot of workers. And you'll see why in a minute. One huge exciting find of the week was that we found another seed. This time, a pepper seed. Since the main mission at the start of the week was to diversify food, this is a huge find for the farm and any future quests involving food. With contamination on the rise, Libra researched the decontamination infrastructure. In the coming weeks, we're going to be relying on decon more and more, since the land around Libra is steadily increasing in contamination. It isn't a worry yet, but it is best to be ready before the crisis hits. A second drought hit Libra this week, so scavengers were working double time to load up and head home. There wasn't much exciting found this week outside of a seed, but every little bit helps when illness strikes. When the van and the buggy got home, expanding our storage was in order. I had upgraded the water and food storage while building another general storage building. This allows Libra to get a good stockpile going and for us to have the room to deposit all of the buys from Rusty before going back out on the road to find more. While the last drought of the week hit Libra, the buggy went out to continue exploring the map while the van visited Rusty and got another job going for us. We've almost explored the entire map on this side of the bridge, so going forward we'll probably have the van and the buggy go out on missions together until the bridge is repaired. We finished week 4 by building the iron smelter next to the iron mine, and with even more building upgrades. With our main backup plan as trade, this is going to help us, but also better tools are needed, so hopefully we get a good stockpile of iron going. But radiation is on the rise. We'll have to start the manufacture of our protective suits sooner rather than later.